Yeah, that definitely that is recording.
Yeah, I forget that the woman said this every time right before we started.
Yeah, me too. I hope that the microphone picked that up. She said, what did she say? Video record, meeting record, some shit like
Yeah,
that'd be
recording is in progress, she said.
okay.
And uh yeah, it like sparked something in my brain, like, oh, the brain's gonna work now. It's podcast time. And it hasn't had that feeling in a while.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
This fucking thing, Samsung Samsung G-Track Pro. You see that?
I see it
Fucking,
now.
these things fucking sucks. It just keeps stops working. I'll try it again. I'm gonna try it again here, but
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Every time we start or anyone starts anything in general, things go wrong, things go awry, and as you can see, we still keep moving forward, no matter the how big the competition is, how strong it is, how big our weaknesses are,
no matter the obstacles, we're going to
obstacles.
persevere and kick some ass. So I tried to plug this in. It's gonna work for about maybe 2 minutes maximum, and then I'm gonna have to throw it across the room again, which should help it work better the next time. So
It's some sort of a ritual, yeah.
yeah, if we get some sort of a ritual going, we will conjure the technology gods, Steve Jobs. Should we welcome everybody to the podcast? We just kind of got right into it, talking about tech stuff. We're so into the technology side of things, of the culture, that we just kind of got into it. But let's give the people a
Course,
little
of
bit.
course.
It's been a while here, so
It hasn't it? Yeah, it's been
yeah,
a long time, maybe almost a year. Like, feels like 2 years.
it's been 3 or 4 years
Uh,
since we've done an episode, so it's been a long time.
yeah, but this year we came back, and from where we started, a place that everybody loved, and where we are now, at a place where everybody still loves us, but we're different, in a different atmosphere, in a different environment, in a different mindset.
That's right, exactly. We may be in a different mindset. We may be in a um, different place. However, the people still love us. Everybody still loves us, and that's been true from the start, and it is even more true today. So, at least as long as we can say that everybody likes us, um, then I'm happy. That's all I want.
Yeah, and that's because we love you, you know.
Can you hear?
Oh, yeah. I thought I thought you were reacting to what I said, and you were really moved by it. But
I'm
yeah, I can still hear you.
nearly to tears by what you had said. So I want to thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, no, of course. And since the last time, there were so many things that happened to everybody. There were ups and downs, ups and downs, downs, and a couple hundred more downs. But here we are again. We are glad to see you. You're probably somewhat happy to see us. We
Well,
missed you, and this was the reason.
we know you're excited to see us. Is this working?
Yeah,
We know that you're excited to see us, and we can tell by the chatter and the group conversation here that we have going. All of our fans are here, the donators. Well, that's another $100. Thank you, Scott. Thank you for the donation of $100. So everybody's here, and we hear you clamoring for more, and so we're gonna give it to you, and that's why we're here right now talking to you because well, this is what we call the
evening soothe. That's what we call an evening soothe, baby. Oh, never mind, never mind. I was waiting for you to say it in time with me, but that's okay. Hey, that's a soothing atmosphere. We can't throw it all the time, right? We gotta appreciate what we have. Maybe once we love the microphone, doesn't mean that we have to make love to it, but show the appreciation. Maybe the microphone will show the appreciation to us. And uh, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just gotta trust the process. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was a sign of love. And now I can hear you.
There we go. It's working again. You got me?
Yeah.
There we go. I punched it into submission. I love tech stuff, so I love technology. So we're having a great time already. We're off to a good start. I am Beat Pig.
I am JK, guys. JK.
Back in town, baby.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, so since we last have been here, we've been traveling a lot. We've moved places, mentally and physically as well.
That's
And
exactly right.
you don't even know where we could be right now.
Yeah, I just got off the road. I drove about 20 hours cross country to an undisclosed location I won't be disclosing. Thank you very much to the nosy Nancy's in chat. Fuck off. That's my business. I'm in an undisclosed location. You can't find me, and you're not going to be able to attack me again. If we are talking to the Red Eagle Sixes, um, um, from out California way, um, you're not going to get me this time, okay? I but I've been driving, so I'm exhausted. I got to tell you, I'm tired. I hate the road, man. I hate the road.
I'm sure. Well, I remember the times when you said that you used to love driving, but I guess that excessive amount of it in such a short period
I
of time.
yeah, I changed my mind. I used to love the road, but now I hate I hate the road now. But it was the 20-hour trip that did it. I started to lose my mental a little bit, and I shit my pants on the drive to where I am. I had a bathroom accident in Nebraska. Um, I didn't see it coming. I had taken an antacid during the day, and so I shit my or in the morning, and so I had shit my pants around 2:30 in the afternoon, and
Wow.
that was a big problem. And I realized that I just will stay at home where a bathroom is.
Yeah. Things we do in the cars, right? I once peed in the car, and very recent people make love in the car. Uh, Pretty recently, people make love to the cars. I'll even tell you that. But that's too much. We're not gonna talk about it today, and it's not this type of video.
Look,
Uh,
we love tech stuff, but not that much. Not like
Absolutely.
that.
And recently there was a. You remember how you told me how people eat boogers in the cars and you saw it?
Hmm.
And recently was my first time that I saw that too. And I'm like, oh, it happened. I remember Jake told me that people do it all the time. And it happened right in front of me. And I'm like, oh, it cannot be real. And it was real as much as I know
Oh yeah, man, it's
about
great.
reality.
You'll catch a booger eater out there if you look. If you look hard enough, long enough. Leave it in the chat. Let us know how many times you've caught somebody in the act of eating a booger,
Eating a booger.
which is a traffic violation. Disgusting while driving. I'm just kidding. Boogers are actually good for you.
I don't think they're bad. They can't be that bad.
Exactly. They're not bad for you, so they might not be
Uh,
good for you.
they yeah, I guess it's like a childhood thing, you know. I feel like it's like a thing that you develop as you're a child, and you kind of carry it on. I'm sure no like 20-year-old would be like, hmm, I wonder what would happen if I got into boogie eating, you know?
Oh yeah,
Unless,
that's
yeah.
probably the habit you're picking up in your late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, I bet you're right, man. I bet by that time you've kind of you know where you stand on the eating booger question. Although I'm in that age bracket and I don't really know where I stand on it, to be totally frank. Do you ever
I
eat have
mean,
you ever eaten one?
if yeah.
Me too.
uh, it is yeah, no, I think it is normal, you know, and if it makes a person a little happy, you know, I love it for them.
Yeah,
That's
me,
that's cool.
it's cool. I agree with you. Well, hell yeah, we're off to a good start. We're talking about health, and that's one of the things that we talk about on this show. We talk tech. You know, we talk tech. God damn it, do we talk tech? We love it. We talk health. We love medicine, and some other stuff, music, and
Tech, techno, we talk
techno,
techno.
which is the meeting of music and tech. So that's like perfect. That's what we do. Is we're DJs. I forgot that I'm a DJ, but that is what I do for a living professionally.
Industrial techno, of course, yeah, it's all connected, you know. That's some people are making the cell phones, the other ones you see they're recording the sound of the machines making the cell phones, and uh yeah, that's pretty much it. Just
Exactly,
getting into the rhythm.
exactly. And we're both of those guys, actually. We because we do make we we're designers. We've been designing some technology, actually, some products. Um, JK, I know you had some electronic products that you wanted to tell me about that you were planning on inventing. But I want to tell you mine first because we were
I
both
did.
talking. Yeah, you told me you were inventing a new
Well,
technology, and I really
really.
want to hear what it was. But first, I want you to just hold off on telling me what it was because I want to tell you my tech idea first.
Okay, or this way, I guess. Go ahead.
All right. Um, my tech idea is to make a straw that has it's like a silly straw, but it has an area where you can put ice in it in the straw. Um,
So you're saying that this by the time the water travels from the cup to your mouth, it would be nice and uh like a Mountain Dew, like not the green one
I think so.
as cold. That is a great idea, I think, dude. I believe a couple of years ago I had an idea of having a cup and having a very long straw to that cup.
That's an even better idea, probably, to have a really long straw. I think that that should be a thing, but we'd have to figure out a way. Maybe it could be bendable and stuff.
Yeah, and it can't be too big. Well, I mean, there are like water bags invented already, I guess. Um,
Oh, fuck.
that's yeah, that's what I was trying to invent, but I was a little too late on it. But
That's
that's
the hard.
okay.
That's the fucking hard thing about doing what we do, being inventors, is that so many things have been invented already, and we're
Yeah.
thousands of years late.
And the thing is, it goes the same with invention, like it goes the same with philosophy or um,
Art.
art. Art. Yeah, yeah, I would think so actually, you know, because there's still more to philosophy now, not adding, and the art is the yeah, yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely.
Like I can't. Like they were painting bowls of fruit for hundreds of years, and it was like they were on fire. It was like people were loving it. And then
Yeah.
now I don't know if I could. People don't like my paintings of bowls of fruit as much anymore. They've seen that, they want something crazy, but painting of a bowl of cell phones or computers.
Yeah, yeah. It's now uh like it turned to a different, like the spectrum of what people are expecting is a little different to see. Like they want to be moved like in a different way. Before people wanted to be moved like by the beauty of it, and like how close it makes, how hungry it makes them, and how much it wants them to get some apples or other fruit that are in the bowl. But right now, they're like make me feel something different. I've felt that before. I want to feel more.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Just like the progression of musical chords, like my dad and I were talking about grunge or 90s music, 90s rock compared to 70s rock, and how just maybe some things are maybe not everything, but but he had an admiration for some of the 90s guys, which I appreciated. Um, we got talking about that because the memorial for the drummer of Foo Fighters was last night. Did you hear about that? He died.
No.
Yeah, the drummer of Foo Fighters passed away. I think it was drugs, unfortunately. And so they had a memorial, or some, I think that's what it was. And they had all types of, they had like one of the Beatles was there. And
Paul McCartney.
yes, dude, yes. And some other guys.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. People leave. Yeah. I didn't really listen to that many songs of Foo Fighters. I mean, I'm sure I've heard of many of them, but I was never like a crazy fan. So I think that's why I didn't know. And I don't think I read news nowadays at all. Like I don't even watch like the urgent news, any type of news. Like I live, yeah, in a
Good,
bubble, I guess.
good. You know what? If you needed to know about it, you'd know about it. Okay? Like, for example, I spent some time in Texas, um, and I was constantly getting these Amber alerts um, for children. I think that's what it was, children who had been kidnapped, right? And they were mostly domestic disputes. They were, one of the parents of the child or one of the guardians of the child um, would take their kid, um, or one of the people who wanted to, it was a what do they call it? It was a dispute over guardianship. Who would be the legal guardianship? So maybe one of the parents who didn't have rights to the child
They
would.
took hmm
So that would happen a lot, and you'd get warnings on your phone. Your phone could be just the screen could be off and ring, 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 like a message, like a call, right? Like this emergency warning. And
hmm
everybody who's got a cell phone, I think, sees these and knows about these. Flash flood warnings down there a lot, weather warnings, severe weather warnings. If there's an emergency, you're gonna hear about it. We should probably be kept abreast of the news, but I'm telling you, if your life,
how often do you think it happens?
man, fuck. I was down there for 3 months, and I probably maybe running out of time. It says 10 minutes. They're charging you for Zoom now.
Yeah.
Hey Zoom. Hey Zoom. Fuck you. Fuck you, Zoom. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's not soothing behavior either. I gotta admit. But I think about eight happened. Eight of these Amber Alerts in 3 months, And you'd get some stuff like silver alerts or whatever they're called, where
Yeah,
one
yeah.
person,
Silver alert, red alert, dragon alert.
what's a red alert? It sounds
Um,
bad.
I don't know. I took it actually from an anime called One Punch Man. There's like silver alert, silver level alert, like red level alert, or like gold level alert, and then there's like dragon level alert, and then there's like god level or something like that alert, something like that.
Was that like the power level of the person that's incoming?
Yeah, like a power level of the destruction it's gonna bring to the area.
Damn, dragon level's got to be fucking one of the worst ones.
Yeah, well, they have a One Punch Man, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, he's the hero.
Yeah, he's a hero for fun. That's what he says, or he used to, I guess. And he kills everyone with one shot, maybe two sometimes, but mostly one.
Oh shit! Sometimes it takes a whole two from the One Punch Man.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Did you see that they're gonna have a Cyberpunk 2077 themed anime come out?
No, but it's not like a Chainsaw Man, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Um, it's called Edge Runners.
Edge Runners. Okay.
Yeah, dude, look into it. I'll send you a link. It actually looks fucking sweet. Uh,
Really?
it looks like it's gonna have badass music and just the visuals. It's so beautiful. Um,
Hey.
it's kind of a cool world that they've built. Michael Pondsmith or whoever the cyberpunk guy was or is. Um, yeah, dude, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Check it out. Fucking, it might come out like tomorrow in 2 days or something.
Really? That soon? Okay.
And now's the time to get hyped.
Hey. Okay. I'm right. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Edge Runners.
Edge Runners. Kind of a weird.
Yeah, very interesting. Not close to Blade Runner or anything, but
But it's probably it's that whole world is very
vibe type
vibe.
of, right?
It's very vibey, like or that vibe exactly, man.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, no, I'll check it out. There's not that many good like movies or anything that are coming out nowadays either, So I've been going back into the past and reviewing the past literature and shows, movies.
What's one of your favorite movies that you've revisited from your past recently?
One of my favorite movies that I've revisited from my past.
Hmm.
Mm, there was no favorite one. Well, I like the movie called Little Nicky that I told you about recently with Adam Sandler. That one was pretty good and heartwarming.
Yeah,
But there were so many of the movies that I've watched, and that movie was like I saw it. You know how they say when you read a piece of literature, it's like different at your different ages. So it was like that with a movie kind of thing. When I saw it first time, it was one way, and now you kind of see a little more. And like, oh, that's pretty neat. So
yeah. You see a little bit more. That is so cool. Yeah, you see the work and the care that was really put into it. Yeah, all the stuff that you missed. Um, the thing I love about that movie, Little Nicky,
mhm.
and it will forever. This is just a beautiful thing. I think the Adam Sandler put that thing about Chris Farley being being the like yoga instructor or the Pilates instructor or whatever it was in heaven to some character who died. Um, I just thought that was a beautiful homage to his friend and fellow comedian and performer Chris Farley, who had died.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was very long before that came out, maybe a couple years, or I don't even know, but I always thought that was a beautiful homage to his late friend. And it,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
it was funny because he was sort of a heavier guy, and that a lot of his comedy was the physical comedy and throwing his weight around, and um, but in that little aside at the end, that reference in the movie, he's the exercise instructor, the Pilates, the yoga. This is sort of a cute little showing some love.
Right. Yeah, no, that's so cool. That's so awesome.
A movie, a movie that I saw recently from my past was the first X-Men movie.
I love X-Men.
So awesome, man. Have you seen that first one, dude?
The first one where they just get introduced to Wolverine.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, maybe about 2 times I saw it.
Where he's like bare knuckle boxing in the cage in the beginning.
Yeah, a long time ago I saw it. I don't even remember that episode.
Man, it was an awesome awesome movie, dude. I'm talking about the live action with Hugh Jackman. Hugh
Yeah,
Jackman,
yeah, of course.
fantastic uh portrayal of Wolverine.
Yeah,
I might
one
have
of the best ones.
one of the best ones, absolutely, dude. I might have to get back into comic books.
Did you read comics before when you were younger?
I did when I was a kid. I read the Ultimate X-Men for maybe 8 years or 5 years or something. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but only that, and maybe some Amazing Spider-Man or whatever the Spider-Man that came out at the same time was. But
Right. I mean, I watched the cartoons that came out, like no 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 no. Yeah.
yeah,
No 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 no. Yeah.
yes, dude.
So, and this Amazing Spider-Man, I watched the cartoon as well, where he like becomes a spider at one point, and he meets like the Lady Web. I think that was her name.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah, super cool. So that was like my favorite.
that was good shit, dude. Man, those old animations. I love that
Yeah.
stuff. I might have to get into that. Just some old kitschy, artsy, poppy stuff. It's just so fun.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like there were like less filters before, so people didn't worry that as much about like, mm, what do you call it, when like you can't do this, you can't do that.
Or like a political correctness, maybe.
Not necessarily political. It's like in general, like you use
Yeah.
like dirty jokes, and you can't. How do you call it? Damn it, I forgot the word for it. But anyways, um, that's what it's. Yeah, it's like you were a little more free to create than right now. Either
Yeah.
you kind of try to go just against everyone, or you kind of go with everyone. There was no like in between. There's no in between. Like either everything that you make is like pretty bad and not like acceptable by the people that are accepting, or you make what they want you to make.
Yep.
uh, if that makes sense.